Hi, it's Heather with the latest installment of R-Rated Reviews, and it's another travel video. Today, I come to you from the Adirondacks, Chestertown, New York, to be exact. I read an article about 8 or 9 months ago in some Google pop-up article from a travel magazine that listed the 10 best places or well-kept secrets in New York to visit, and I booked all of them, almost all of them. Oh, that's better. It's much better. So, I booked 7 of the 10 places because I don't need to see Central Park. I'm from down there and another place in Queens. So we've seen the Dover Stone Church. We had Eternal Flames Falls booked. The trip from Rochester last month when I was at Ontario Beach was supposed to be one of those trips. It's supposed to be where every month we drive 2 hours, we stay for 2 days. And you just spend time decompressing, not using your phones, not using our phones. And TJ made it to this trip. Yesterday was going to be our 6th anniversary. We decided to break up instead, but I already paid for the fucking room, so it's a little cabin. We're at the Pine Tree, it's called the Pine Tree Motel, but they're little cabins. Look at this, they're adorable. They each have a little front porch. They're definitely no frills. They're not super fancy, but they're so stinking cute. In the morning, you can go, there's like a little gazebo over there with a fence that's made out of tree branches. They have a huge fire pit that they light at night. I think there it is. I sent TJ back there. I'm like, go find something to do. We are going to go to Adirondack Park. So part of the article explains that the Adirondack Park is the largest state park, I think, in the country. So I don't know how many millions of acres it is, but you can actually go to a multitude of different towns and stay along, and we chose this one. So the Pine Tree Motel, it's $185 a night. Came up to like $410 for 2 nights after tax, but because I paid cash, it was $385. So I saved like $40, $35. I'll show you the room. It's not fancy. I didn't make the bed yet, but it's adorable. If you want no frills, this is it. It's just a cabin, and it's really cute. I didn't make the bed. Dresser, nightstand, and it's got a fridge and a microwave in the bathroom. But it's got a little rack for your clothes. The funny thing is, little shower, very basic. But it's adorable and it's quaint, and I love it. So it still has, the little TV in the corner and queen size bed. Like, it feels so small in here. I'm like, you're touching me. Get off me. We're gonna go to Adirondack Park today. They have walking trails and a lot to do. Now, initially, his parents said, "Oh, Chestertown has nothing." Chestertown, New York, is this tiny little dot on the map. Let me tell you something. There's a lot to do here. A lot to eat. So we went to the P something tavern last night. Not that friendly for the bartender. She warmed up a little after a little while. Oh, we got there at 9. The kitchen's closing at 10. Hurry up and order. The food was really good though. I had a turkey club sandwich. Very good. We took a pizza back to the room. They had cheesecake. This morning we went to Main Street Ice Cream Parlor, where they serve breakfast and lunch. Holy shit, Eggs Benedict, French toast, waffles, but it's also a store. I found the most adorable shit. Most of the time the stuff in there is expensive, but I found the discount section. Upstairs in the back corner is a whole room of red dot and green dot. 50% off or 75% off. So I got a shit ton of really unique homemade Christmas gifts to bring to people. They're not Christmassy type stuff, bath stuff, candles, gloves, hats, really cool, unique homemade gifts that were all on sale. So I loaded up there. We're gonna go. They recommended that we take a walk on a special trail that it's like a mile from here. It's secluded. I'm like, that's us. We're gonna go to Adirondack Park also. Oscar's Smokehouse is like a 4th generation, 75 years. The family started this smokehouse with meats. Apparently Rachel Ray gets all of her meats from this place. So we're gonna stop there this afternoon. They've got chicken, turkey, ham, bacon, slab bacon, English bacon, Irish bacon, smoked cheeses. Everything that they do is made right there, and it's like 75 years they've been in business, and it's still the original recipe. So you can get gift boxes. They have jerky, summer sausage, pepperoni, things like that. So we're going to go check out Oscar's Smokehouse this afternoon also, and then we're going to find a place for dinner. I'm going back to the ice cream parlor for lunch, either today or tomorrow before we go home. I'm getting ice cream. I'm getting lunch. The menu is extensive. The food is really good. It's very quaint. The staff is really friendly. There's little shops and things to do. There's so much to do in Chester. I mean, if you're here for a couple days, I don't think there's nothing to do. It's an adorable little town. It's going to be expensive if you go to the gas station for a bag of chips for like $6. But other than that, I think this place is fantastic. Thank goodness they have Wi-Fi. I never thought I'd be that obnoxious. Can you get a Wi-Fi password? There is no fucking cell service here. None. So you need Wi-Fi. And I need Wi-Fi because the dickhead who said he was going to take care of our animals who's being paid for it didn't show up this morning. And he's like, oh yeah, I was there. I'm like, really? You were there? What time were you there? Because you went and fed the dogs this morning? And without the Wi-Fi, I'm like, the animals aren't taken care of. The animals aren't taken care of. Finally, I'm like, I'm confused because the cameras that we have all over the place, they don't indicate anybody's been at the house since 8:49 when you got there last night. All of a sudden, oh, I didn't mean to say that. I'm on my way. I'm like, yeah, it's 10:30. You're supposed to be there at 7. So you need Wi-Fi or you have no idea what's going on in the outside world while you're here. But the place is really cute. I am totally going to get back to doing tool reviews soon because I got a new chainsaw. But I wanted to mention some of the places that we've seen. We went to Doverstone Church. It's not a church, it's a cavern. And they call it Doverstone Church because when the rocks fell, it looks like an altar, but there's waterfalls through it. So Doverstone Church was near Kent. I think it's Connecticut. We stayed in Connecticut, crossed 5 minutes over into New York. And Doverstone Church, Doverstone Cavern was absolutely beautiful. One of the trips was Eternal Flames Falls, up by Buffalo and Niagara Falls, Ontario Beach in Rochester. So this trip is Adirondack Park, Chester, New York. And the article was telling you, I did it because I was watching Jay, the guy who does the podcast, who used to be a monk, that he takes his wife 3 hours every 30 days for 3 days and locks their cell phones so that you can actually work on your relationship. I'm like, well, that's great. So we'll go somewhere like 2 hours for 2 days. And we've either canceled the trips or I've gone by myself. So we're not working on anything. Happy anniversary, fuck you. You buy me out of the house. If you guys have questions or comments, please feel free to leave them. If you want to hit like or subscribe. So the only thing they give you shampoo, conditioner, all the amenities and stuff. Very basic. No blow dryer, which I don't normally care about. But if I take a shower and I have to go out, like my hair air dries, but once in a while I have to give it a little help. So there's no blow dryer. But they make coffee in the morning and they put it outside on a little wooden table under an umbrella. Very cute. And I think they live here. Like, you have to ring the doorbell. The office is locked and you ring the doorbell and Nora answers. She is the nicest woman. She must have heard my voicemail when she called me. Because when I got there, she's like, you're a contractor? I looked down at my boots. I'm like, yeah. She's like, you want to stay here for a week over the winter for free? I need repairs made. I'm like, fuck yeah. So I might be back here. I told her she needs some painting. I'd like to jack up all the cabins and reinforce the concrete underneath so that the doors stay open and we don't lock ourselves out at 10 o'clock at night and have to get the key from her because nothing's level and all the doors closed. So I love the Pine Tree Motel. This place is adorable and I really think it's I'm glad that we stayed. We almost went somewhere else. This is definitely down home, quaint, friendly, and a fantastic place to stay. And it has everything you need. It's just not overly floofy. Let me go show you the fire pit. There's tons of wood out there. She's like, oh, just throw wood on it. She lights it every night. These little salt light torches that glow. Look how cute this is. That's a big fire pit. Oh, they have a swing set for kids. Thank goodness there aren't any kids here. But it's a nice size fire pit. See the fire pit? TJ, say hi.
Hi.
Say bye.
Bye.
Bye, Felicia. If you want to hit like or subscribe, I would love that. And if you have questions or comments, please feel free to leave them. Later.